Grand Monday, Moon Day. As I look up, I'm looking right out my window. It's a large window. And I can see the moon. I love to watch it because there's two big windows that I can see it from very clearly, even without my glasses. I've been one that watches the sky ever since I was a child, looking at the clouds, pointing out different things that you'd see, like a bear, a clown, a whatever, a car. And I've never stopped. Love is what I feel. I love you, and I only want to add happiness to your life, and that's all we would accept. But never gaslight. I will wait and see if this falls, but someone may be wanting to come in and gaslight you to go on a date. And they may only need just that date. But we have love on the table. What else is it that we need to know, Holy Spirit Divine? Prime Creator, Ancestors, Master Teachers, all those of love and light. What is it? Okay. So, someone wants to come in and say they love you and they only want you. Somewhat wanting to brag. I can't wait to tell you the amazing thing that happened to me. They won't tell you everything. Half-truths. Grapevine. They're going to come in as though they're having something to offer you as far as information. Maybe even a fake apology, something you've already heard through the grapevine, aka your ancestors and spirit guides, of the plans. Can we please make plans to get together soon? This is a direct message letting us know that there are plans being made. We've been getting this caution sign, this warning, and we're going to keep getting it. Obligation. You're a nuisance. I feel obligated to associate with you. They don't like you, but they need you. They're going to come in as though that they have something to offer you, but it's something they need that you have. They don't have shit, including love. They have not a damn thing. Broke and broken and busted. BBB. Oh, beware them BBBs. Broken, broke, and busted. We're staying positive. We find humor in this idiocracy. My intentions are pure and I only want to improve your life. As I said, they're going to come in as though they have something to offer you, Meanwhile, inside, they're pleading and crying about to poop their pants. Or panties. You know what? We're going to leave them right here. We're going to take with these. Oh. Bad news. As I was guided to stop and take what's here, because this is a lot right here, and I stop at bad news on the bottom. Unfortunately, I have some bad news to share. 555 was on the clock when I said it, baby. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So let's get to the meat. Love. My darn cats are trying to get into their food, and I already fed them. I did not put the container up. So they're going to be quiet for a while. Stuffing themselves, most likely. Trying to get into that bag. Love. They only want you, they say. Who is this lover boy or lover girl? Someone that's trying to balance themselves out. Someone who needs you. They're trying to be resourceful. And they call that, excuse me, throat chakra. Clear. Clear my throat. Clear my throat. Jupiter and Capricorn. Someone that has to work on their root chakra. They need to be grounded. And they cannot alone. They're not used to being alone. So they want to play on that love card. What about this balancing fool? This trying to balance that fool. Someone that's not going to make it to your harvest. Someone that will not have, excuse me, their wishes fulfilled. What they thought was coming true has been blah, blah, blah. The harvest that they see of yours that they wanted to take, those rewards, the results, the growth that they thought they were going to pretend make, blah, blah, blah. They have nothing to brag about. They're holding on to what they have, and they want to come in and try to take yours. They're insecure. They need stability. They have no wealth, and they are very materialistic. And they're forced to hold still, hoarding what they have, what they've stolen. What do we need to know about brag? Tower in reverse. Ooh, they wanted to stop this one from falling for so long. They have been averting, ditching, and dodging and diving to the point where they thought, oh shit, I gotta dive back to them. I need their help. Well, hell, that ain't gonna work. I need them to think they need me. That's what they thought it was gonna be. They've been resisting change for a long time. But that shit is coming in with the swiftness. They're going to have to make some quick decisions because there are sudden changes occurring. They're underneath the tower now. What do we need to know, Holy Spirit Divine? They're sat down forced to sit down. Now they're praying, trying to reach their ancestors for self-protection, but they have none. They are underneath that tower as it falls. What else do we need to know about this Four of Swords and this Tower reverse? They're not getting away. Neither is this community. It may be community. An ex, someone you love, a friend, someone that wants to take from you, that worked with a group, that are now trying to get away with their tricks and lies. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. But that shit is come to completion. As I said, they are underneath the tower. And all the shit they built up will be falling down. And they know it. So do we. We are feeling complete wholeness, protected, in harmony. We know where we belong. We know who does not, and so do they. Saturn energy. You're grounded. You harness the fire. And on the floor, this fool that took a foolish leap, a foolish gamble, being reckless, and they don't want you to know it, that they are the gullible ones that wanted to steal or may have stolen, still trying to steal, is dull and worn out, trying to get away. A so-called emperor, someone that abused their authority because they are an emperor in reverse. Who needs their cup filled? Hoping that you have new feelings. Realizing you do, because you've had emotional awakenings in your spirituality, being more intuitive, filling your own cup, co-creating with Prime Creator, who is filling your cup, where it is overflowing and you have love. While this tyrant that wants to pretend to be an emperor, that's rigid and stubborn, dominating, lacks discipline or control. They're very reckless. They took a leap, wanting to use love, wanting to use your empathy. What about this Emperor in reverse that does not want us to speak on this? The wheel of fortune has turned. They've been trying to stop this. They've been trying to push that wheel back. They didn't have expectations of these unexpected events. They thought they were going to have good fortune. What of this fortune? Yeah. Blocked from a Queen of Swords, who's not even looking at them. Someone who's noble, stern, independent, welcoming, but she'll cut you, or he will. not with a weapon, but with their words of truth, of honor, of their nobility, that they could not take. They had plans to. What of these plans that you're not even looking at them, that you're not in fear? You have your back turned because you are aware this cycle has been completed. As I said and was said before, the Holy Spirit, that fool's cup is not ever getting filled. You walked away. They are in heartbreak. Now they've been scrying and spying on you behind your back, wanting to come in with a breadcrumb of a pentacle. One is not even their energy, because they have none. They have no soul, no conscience, no heart. They only know how to use that root chakra energy, which they abuse, pretending to be an emperor. Now left in sorrow in a 5 of cups, all empty in their emotions. Mars and Scorpio, that sacral ain't blinging. What are these plans that they are thinking of? To come in with a breadcrumb. They've been thinking about doing this for a while, coming in to offer a breadcrumb as a Knight of Pentacles to a Queen of Wands energy. Thinking that her love for them, she would feel obligated if they busted, and broken. Broken, and busted. That's how it was. Okay. BBB. Busted. Broken, and busted. I'm tying my own self up in them words. Woo! Rebuke that shit. We are not obligated. Fuck your crumbs. You fucking devil. We are sitting on our throne, the Queen of Pentacles. While you are left in sorrow, we will not accept your fishy fucking cup. Sit where you are. Stay with your connections of your community that you're going down with, because we're standing our post. Standing guard and aware, but comfy. Sipping our tea. Eating our herbs, making our tinctures and concoctions of all those healing energies and properties, alchemizing, transmuting, gaining more knowledge, learning about you freaks. Bad news for you. Bad news. While our happy music is playing, let's see, where is that other deck? Oh, here we go. Yeah. That emotional intelligence ain't no joke, bitch. I love nerds. I love bookworms. I love men that are knowledgeable, that can feed my brain. That turns me on. Those who know what those are called. Sapiosexuals. You gotta reach our heart and mind before you can reach that root. Because what's worse than a quickie with a ding dong? Oh, I'm just being me. I'm just letting it flow how it flow. Take it or leave it. It is the truth. What of these criminals? What of these criminals? They're black, black, black. They want to send in a love call and express they self. They want to send a message. They want to inform you, but the Holy Spirit said, fuck you. Black, black, black. You walked away and they're sitting in their heartache, thinking about offering you a pentacle, a breadcrumb, wanting to still take advantage of your emotional intelligence and fake an apology. Like you don't remember. Just because you don't dwell in the past and think of their sorry ass does not mean that you've forgotten you will make new ones and play the fool as they did. 21:22 on the clock when I said that. They want to come in and fix what they sabotaged. They are being persistent because that devil's on their back. And the devil says, I want her. I want her. But no, fucking, it ain't happening this time, see? Persephone is aware of who she be. And you're not burning evidence. Not this time. You're not burning me either, bitches. Or none of these stars. So take caution. Take caution. Because that entity attached to you has got you feeling big and bad. But it's only gonna bring you more bad news. Playing with the divine chosen ones. We don't care if you the big bad devil. You don't know who our daddy is. You don't know that we remember who we are and we remember the tricks. And it won't be no kidnapping. Won't be no sabotaging. Won't be no death by your hands. Not this time. Most High is keeping a promise. You wanted to keep a promise to the devil. They were telling you that you're fighting for what's yours, but it's ours. Because if it was yours, you would already have it. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Or at least be working on it. The clock is ticking. You better step forward. Because it takes work. It takes action. And I ain't talking your sorry ass spell work. I'm talking about the work within yourself. Healing yourself. Embracing your shadow side. Giving it love. Not letting your emotions control that shadow side. Not letting your animal brain thrive. But putting the work in. Because see, we all have that dark and light. Bitch, let me turn my dark on you and see. Because I ain't did it yet. I'm letting my daddy and the universe fix that. Bitch. Because I know the universe, my aunt, my ancestors and guides can do it way better than I can. In this 3D world, I let the universe do it. No more putting on a show. Little boy with a fish in a cup. They're unable to mirror true divine healing and love. They are not capable to self-reflect, to introspect, to go within and love on themselves. They can't find it. They can't find the light. They need someone to tell them how good they are. They need someone to tell them, yeah, you're doing the right thing. They don't trust themselves. They don't like sitting alone with themselves. They can't celebrate, sing, and dance, enjoy food and cooking and a fine romance with themselves because they don't like themselves. So why do they expect someone to want to sit alone with them if they can't sit alone with them? Make it make sense. Because there will be no more mirroring, only the true thing. So now they're sitting in fear, praying to their ancestors and spirit guides because they can't resist this. They couldn't change your good fortune. They wanted to. Now they're sitting in heartbreak. Now thinking of offering you a fake apology because they're still fighting for what is yours. You don't need a middleman. You got straight with source. Fuck you, middleman. We don't need you. You should be working on yourself so someone would want you. Because when you are already provided by the universe, there's no need to be a head of the household, a man of the house, the provider. When you cannot provide for yourself, you cannot protect yourself from these lower vibrations, and you're chained now to the devil, the partnership you made, expecting a Queen of Pentacles to feel obligated because you felt, you told yourself, you lied to yourself, saying that contract could never be voided. The Most High told you and made you a fool for real. Peace.